Welcome to the Steam Channel. In this HO Scale product spotlight, we're taking a look at the new AC44C6M in the Rivet Counter line by Scale Trains. We have three of these diesels on hand, including the primer cab stock SXT39897, the Tuscan red stripe unit stock SXT39885, and my personal favorite, the Sonic Bonnet stock SXT39883. These are fairly modern locomotives, as the first AC44C6M rebuilds first hit the rails in August of 2015, but they're pretty sharp nonetheless. Each of these beautiful models is powered by a motor with a 5-pole shoe-wound armature, is equipped with dual flywheels, has all-wheel drive, all-wheel electrical pickup, and has an ESU Loc Sound 5 DCC and sound decoder with full throttle functions. Each locomotive also has an ESU design power pack with 2 supercapacitors to keep the model running over rough track, 2 cube-type speakers, and accurate FDL16 prime mover and auxiliary sounds, horn and bell. As you'd expect with Scale Trains, there are all kinds of LED lighting features, including illuminated ground lights on both sides of the locomotive, front and rear mounted alternating ditch lights, illuminated front, rear, and side walkway lights, illuminated number boards, and illuminated headlights. Let's jump in and take a closer look at these AC44C6Ms. Starting up at the front pilot, you can see the plow, hose, ditch lights, handrail and handrail stanchions, the detailed access door, grab iron ladder up the nose of the locomotive, and the grab irons. There is superb detailing with the grab irons on the nose of the engine, in the cab windows and window framing, the number boards, headlights, and the antenna array atop the cab. In this side pan, you can see the cab window framing, the sunshade, beautiful graphic work, and the trucks. As is to be expected with a Rivet Counter model, there is a ton of linkage and pipe detailing on the frame and over the trucks, which just makes these units stand out even more. In this pan of the engine, you can see the grille detail, handrails, access door, and latch detailing, and a beautiful radiator section with tons of scale detail. On the rear pilot, you'll spot the hose detailing, spare coupler knuckles, coupler, ditch lights, handrail, grab iron ladder, and many other fine details. The trucks on these locomotives are pretty sharp, with rotating bearing caps and great coil spring and brake linkage detail. Between the trucks, you'll observe the fuel tank, which was nicely finished with tank and gauge detailing. Panning over the model, you'll get a good look at the antenna array over the cab, horn, exhaust stack, and the rear radiator grilling. Overall, these are pretty neat engines, and they look really sharp on the rails. Let's get a locomotive over to the module and test out its sound features and show it off in operation. Overall, I think Scale Trains knock these diesels out of the park. They look and sound great. I'm currently working to build my locomotive roster with Midwest equipment, so these units will be welcome additions to my fleet. It's not uncommon to see NS power rolling through the Chicagoland area. I also really like the rust-colored wheels on these diesels, And this finishing that Scale Trains does actually put the idea in my head to finish our 7.5-inch gauge GP9 wheel sets in a similar fashion. Several SKUs of these locomotives are well sold at Scale Trains, but there is some stock remaining from this run, so be sure to get your order in before they sell out. Remember, if something's out of stock on the website, check your local Scale Trains dealer, as they may still have stock from the previous run. The sound units are selling for $335, while the DCC ready models are $225. We'd like to thank our friends at Scale Trains for sponsoring this spotlight here on the Steam Channel. Until next time, we'll catch you on the rails.
Thanks for tuning in for this model train product review here on the Steam Channel. Get another high quality look at a new model by clicking on a video preview to your right.